The Apple of Enlightenment couldn't predict this. Master Gygus. No, Gygus is no longer the wielder of evil. He has become the embodiment of evil itself, which he cannot control on his own. He is the evil power. Lead in.
You.
Gygus appears to be a disco ball.
Huh.
It's our reflection. It's Ness's face.
Yeah.
Heavily armed Pokey. Alright.
It seems like some kind of spider craft.
Life is destroyed in the process of warping. Pokey's skin is blue inside this machine.
Mm-hmm.
It's either blue equals enemy, or however he has traveled through time, he is dead but also alive and he's become immortal. The sequel to this game kind of confirms that.
Okay.
It's creepy. But yeah.
Yeah.
Since it's always been a good strategy to take out the minions first, we're going to be focusing more so on Pokey.
Gotcha.
Ness is going to do a regular attack. Paula is going to do her signature shield Sigma. And yeah, we're going to do kind of the normal strategy here, except Jeff is going to use the defense shower to give us extra defense.
I like a good shower before you go into battle.
Gygus tried PSI Love Beta. That's our signature attack. So that's going to hit everybody.
Can't do that.
163, body solidified. Nice. We didn't get to do anything. Everybody's defense is going up by 11. Alright.
Yeah, I saw that. That's good.
Paula. Oh, I need to heal. Everybody, a little bit. Use life up Omega again. Paula can use Fire Beta on Pokey, see how well that works. Ooh, why don't we use the Monkey's Love, because I want to.
Yeah.
Pin the enemy down with
That's
its
your
tiny
signature
monkey
thing.
body. Yeah, and it doesn't work on Gygus because, of course not. $59. Okay, so he's not weak to fire. Ooh, we charged directly at Jeff, but fortunately we're keeping him alive. I said this as like, oh, it's a good strategy to focus on the minions first. We actually can't hit Gygus. If we try to hit Gygus, there's this beep beep sound, beep beep, and it immediately just puts the damage back at us. We can't hit him.
Oh.
Better off sticking to freeze. Maybe bazooka. Yeah, we're not gonna mirror. Just bash. He has high defense, and because of that, I have multiple times, pretty much every time I've played this game, I have mistakenly called it heavily armored Pokey instead of heavily armed.
Well, yeah, that would make sense if he's got all that defense.
He emitted a stinky gas that made our offense go down.
Ew.
Pooh is the one better off to do freeze. Okay, that's the last of our shield. Let's see. Lobus and Pokey. We know. Tore into you, 253 damage. This is taking longer than I expected.
Is he vulnerable to freeze? Is that what it is?
Yeah, we did that for Crew. Life
Mm-hmm.
Up Beta Jeff.
Brain shock.
Uh-oh. This is gonna hit everybody. No, Jeff! Okay, good. Who healed him? Discharge of stinky gas, another offense hit. Oh, no, that's still not it. Okay.
Hmm.
I think one more hit, and Pokey will be done. And then this is going to lead into the Gygus fight, which is the final battle. Here we go. Alright. I said this last time I played through the game for my Twitch streaming audience. For everyone watching, if you have not seen the ending of this game yet, and you're not really a fan of scary things or horror, just a little bit of a warning. Gygus is kind of scary. You ready?
Also, spoiler alert too. If you don't want to see the end of the game, stop now.
That's true.
Yeah, I'm ready.
I understand you guys are already claiming to be heroes. Well, it's a gazillion years too early for you to oppose Gygus. You must feel pretty stupid to keep fighting without even knowing what Gygus looks like. So, you're telling me he's not a disco ball? Shocker.
No.
If you were ever to see Gygus, you'd be so petrified with fear, you'd never even be able to run away. That's how scary it is. So, do you want me to turn off the devil's machine? Well, prepare to be amazed. So, isn't this terrifying? I'm terrified too. Gygus cannot think rationally anymore, and he isn't even aware of what he is doing now. His own mind was destroyed by his incredible power. What an almighty idiot. Yep, that's what he is.
Hmm.
And you will be just another meal to him. This is Gygus.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
There have been a
Sure.
lot of theories about what exactly Gygus is over the years. He's an alien. He is the embodiment of evil, as Pokey has said.
Right.
Um, it was designed to represent fear and pain and trauma, not specific as to what it was directly referencing. So there was a theory that the director of the game, the creator of the game, Shigesato Itoi, based Gygus based on a traumatic experience in his childhood when he accidentally walked into the wrong theater at the movies and witnessed a dismemberment scene.
Ah.
However, well, actually, no, the original theory was that he had witnessed a rape, but he had said later that no, it's traumatized him, but it was not that, and it wasn't what he based Gygus off of. So that was just a theory. Um, but yeah, it's meant to represent pain, anguish, and just psychological turmoil.
Hmm.
So, we're going to continue fighting as we would normally against phase 1 of Gygus. Hala is going to use offense up Omega because Pokey knocked our offense down with his sneaky gas.
Too funny.
Oh, we also need to heal Pooh. You cannot grasp the form of Gygus' attack. However, it was thunder because, yeah, you saw it there.
Yes.
Gygus has a couple interesting attacks. He has a form of flash, a form of thunder, and a 100% unique attack, which is basically a freeze and fire combo. It's freeze, but it can hit everybody. All right, let's heal
Yeah, let's get healed up here.
Paula. Actually, Paula, this would be a good time to consume a brain food lunch. Perfect time for that. Heavy bazooka. Cannot grasp. But it is lightning once again. The Franklin badge deflected. Well done, Jeff. He was revived. Nice.
Nice.
Let's use... This is probably a stupid idea. Do you want to just like go all out, use like all of our strongest stuff?
Yeah. Do we have any Dragonite pack left, or are we done with it?
I think we do.
Yeah, let's throw some Dragonite in.
I think Jeff has it, so that's actually perfect because Jeff is otherwise usually weak. Freeze Omega, love Omega. Oh, I guess Pooh has it. Heavy Bazooka. And no, I guess we've used them all up. Maybe Ness has it, and I just didn't see her, Paula. But yeah, Pooh's
What
gonna use
about
Star
what
Storm
about
Omega.
paralysis?
Oh, you did remind me. We can use Brain Shock, because Gygus is weak to Brain Shock, hence Psychological
Okay.
Turmoil.
Right. Sure.
Alright, so 650 damage from Pooh. Paula does 255. Ness does... nothing. Oh. Well, that made the first phase go really quick. You must really be at the end of your rope. I mean, not really. Kind of defeats the tone of the fight, but yeah, we'll pretend it's hopeless. We're struggling so much.
We don't know what to do.
In this bizarre dimension, you four are the only force fighting for justice. And here you stand, waiting to be burned up with the rest of the garbage of this universe. Ha! That's so sad. I can't help but shed a tear. You know, my heart is beating incredibly fast. I must be experiencing absolute terror. Do you want to scream for help here in the dark? Why not call your mommy, Ness? Say, Mommy, Daddy, I'm so frightened. I think I'm going to wet my pants. I know you have telepathy or something, so just try and call for help. You pathetically weak heroes of so-called justice. No one will help you now. Don't worry, your pitiful suffering will be over soon.
Your pitiful suffering will be over soon. That's funny. That's a nice taunt.
I told you, I really get into the voice acting for Pokey.
He's just so, I don't even know if it's evil. He's a little kid, so like, but he does.
Yeah.
It's funny that they retain the little kid way of him saying things.
Yeah. As a hillbilly might say, he's very ornery.
Ornery. Yeah.
Gygus looks different now. He appears to be in flames. He's kind of fluctuating. We're close. Can see how scary the face is. This is phase 2. But this is more so a lead-in, because I want to show what happens, and then what we actually do have to do in the fight. Alright, so we're going to do... Oh, Gygus is going first. He says, friends. And Jeff cannot stop crying.
Aw, poor Jeff. He's scared.
Pooh uses Thunder, it hit for 242 damage. Paul uses Shield, good. And Ness, what did I do with Ness? Heavy Bazooka, Life Up Omega. Alright, everybody's healed.
Good.
I mean, I could keep going, and this is kind of the experience of a first-time fighter. So, we've shown strategy, good strategy, how to manage, how to heal, what attacks we should be using, what shields we should be using. And we could keep doing
Right.
that. We have a couple brain food lunches to heal our PP. And we could be doing that for forever, really, until Gygus eventually kills us. Because we can't defeat him.
'Cause he heals like every time, doesn't he?
Like Master Belch, kind of. Well, I mean,
Yeah.
he doesn't heal himself, but we have to do X amount of damage in one turn to be able to defeat him. And that X amount is like 20 plus thousand. So it's pretty much impossible.
Right.
So how are we able to win?
I don't
If
know. I mean,
if all our strategies that we're used to using aren't working, what's one thing different that we could do? I mentioned it
oh,
earlier.
we can pray.
That is correct. I mentioned it earlier at the start of when we got in the fight with three enemies and wound up dying, but Paula had the pray command. That does random effects, and usually we don't use it too often because randomness is hard to control. However, it is mandatory to win this fight, because what Pokey said, why don't we call out for help here in the darkness?
Right.
Paula is going to call out for help. And in the meantime, everybody else is going to defend. I feel good. And then he attacks, which is lightning, thunder. Paula prayed from the bottom of her heart. Please give us strength. If it is possible, please, somebody help us.
Mhm.
All of the Mr. Saturns felt a new, startling feeling they had never experienced before. And they all started praying for the safety of Ness and his friends. Gygus's defenses became unstable.
Hmm.
Phase 3. We have met a lot of people along the way, and that's one of the best things about this game. All the cool dialogue and interesting characters we've met along the way, and anytime you meet someone, you want to make a difference in their life so that they can remember you fondly. Oh, no, don't run away. Face palm. But yeah, Paula's going to keep praying, and it's going to bring back our memory to everybody we've helped along the way. And now they're going to help
Oh,
us.
so it's like a recap.
We don't have to do anything else. Just defend, maybe heal, and have Paula pray.
Cool.
And just, stay alive for the duration of it. Please give us strength. Anyone who can hear our plea, help us. It's the Runaway Five! They finally made it to Summers! We didn't get to see him perform, but they finally made it here. Suddenly, one of the runaway five felt something stop him, and he prayed fervently for the safety of Ness and his friends.
Only one of them.
53 damage to Gygus. His weakness is human emotion,
Ah.
because mentally losing it has made him numb to emotion, being just pure evil. So his weakness is when humans actually do care for each other.
Gotcha. That's clever.
Franklin Badge deflected the lightning. Nice. My only kind of complaint about this fight is Gygus' attacks aren't that strong.
Right.
He has thunder. He has a cool new attack, which is a combo of freeze and fire. He's the only one that has that, and he has flash, and he can also skip his turn. And he has these kind of ominous lines that he says before he does his actions. But
Sure.
aside from just not knowing to pray and being stuck here for like half an hour, you're not really in any major danger of dying. So I think they could have like vamped up his stats just a little bit to make it a bit harder.
Give a little jeopardy. Yeah. A little sense of like possible mortality.
Yeah, a sense of urgency more so. Because
Urgency, yeah.
once you start praying, you figure out you need to keep doing it. And
Okay. But yeah,
unless
because you
you're,
get these cutscenes.
yeah, Paula's parents definitely be the ones
Oh,
to pray
nice.
for her, and the children at the preschool.
Mm-hmm.
Paula's father thought he somehow heard his daughter's voice and prayed sincerely for the safety of Paula and her friends. Also, I love the use of adjectives here. We got sincerely, we got fervently.
Yeah.
There's everybody has their own adverb.
Very cool.
But yeah, unless you've waited a really long time to start praying, you're never really in danger of dying while you're doing it. So it hurts, Ness. Oh, I'm not doing it a second time. I said I'm committed to voice acting, not sound effects. Please give us strength. Anyone who can hear our plea, help us. It's Tony and all the kids at Jeff's boarding school,
Oh, yeah.
including Maxwell Labs, the one who helped us save the game while we were with Jeff. Suddenly, Tony felt anxious about Jeff, and he prayed strongly for the safety of Jeff and his friend.
That's sweet.
186 damage. Notice it's a little bit more now.
Yeah, it seems to be going up by about 30.
So the more that we pray, the more it's going to go up.
Go back. Yes.
Yeah, that's his longest line. Please grant us power. Anyone who can hear our plea, help us. The more we pray, the stronger that damage is going to be. And I think that's the way we're finally going to do enough to take him out in one turn. Here in Dalam, next to the palace of the Crown Prince, a young woman in Dalam woke from a dream in which Prince Pooh died, and she began to pray for the well-being of Pooh and his friends. $413 damage.
That was a big jump.
And I accidentally tried to run away again.
It hurts.
Oh,
It hurts.
There was Flash. It hurt Ness.
He's dead.
Paula can continue to pray. Jeff can help us with Well, I
Couple
wasn't going to
life
say that.
noodles.
I could say that, but I'm going to say Spy, because Pooh has the Horn of... I think Paula might have all of our Horns of Life. So, yeah. Jeff,
Whoops.
Goods. Well, couple life noodles, yes. Beth.
Yay.
I'm so sad, Ness. It's not right. Not right. Not right. I'm so sad, Ness. Sadness.
Sadness. Ha ha
Uh-huh.
ha.
We ask for this. Anyone who can hear our plea. It's Frank, the very first boss, who reformed his life. Suddenly, Frank recalled Ness's shining young face, and he began to pray diligently for the safety of Ness and his friends, and all the other
Diligent.
random people in the burger shop.
Mm-hmm.
7:54. Ness is back in business. Um, yeah, depends. I forgot to say. Well, let's
Mm-hmm.
spy. Let's spy. Let's use different things. Brain shock. I was going to use that. Brain shock alpha. Felt a little strange. I'm happy. I'm happy. Yes. Please attack yourself. Kind of. 155 reflected from the Franklin badge. Offense is 255. Defense is 127. So he has max offense. He just doesn't get to translate it very well because he doesn't have physical effects.
Gotcha.
Speed this prayer to all the people of the earth. Back where it all began. Our family. And of course the dog is part of the family.
Rex.
Our mom, Tracy, and Rex. Suddenly, Ness's mother felt terribly uneasy, and she began to pray for the safety of her son and his friends. That is mother's intuition.
Yes.
1,678 damage to Gygas. Final phase. He is looking like static on the television. But
So we
yeah,
need to back that up with a couple attacks this round.
he is getting very close. And we're over 1,000 in prayer. If it keeps amplifying, I think maybe 1 or 2, maybe 3 more rounds. I'll do another life up. Everybody's full health. Paula, keep praying. Jeff. Um, use the brain food lunch on Paula. Doesn't really matter at this point, but she is very low on GP. I guess it's acting unusual. Says Ness's name like 20 times.
That's unusual.
And then one more. I want to see him punch himself in the face, because that's the whole point of him feeling strange. Paula prayed from the bottom of her heart. I can't think of anyone else. Someone, anyone, please help us. Paula's call was absorbed by the darkness. But we can't give up now. Gotta keep trying. I think that's kind of the whole point of prayer, too. Defend. Who? You can eat a brain food lunch. Yeah! He's a pirate now. I
Mhm.
feel good. It did not work. Did not work.
Nice. Nice.
Paula prayed from the bottom of her heart. Someone, can you hear me? Please give us strength. Paula and her friend's calls touched the heart of ONDP.
Hmm.
Pat, it's supposed to
I did.
randomly, it's supposed to randomly block out letters so you can't guess it, but it just gave
Right.
us Pat at the end.
Professor Pat. That's too funny.
6,400. Poof, Pat. PF Pat. 13,000 damage, and here you go.
That's cool.
Prof and Pat kept praying. It includes your name from where we entered it earlier. 23,250 damage. And all of a sudden, nothing else on screen. Except Pokey now.
Hmm.
Yes. Now well, it's going to seem like I'm running away, but perhaps I'll just sneak away to another era to think about my next plan. It's a good bet that we will see each other again. All right, I'll be seeing you. So now which one of us do you think is the cool guy? And that is the last dose of damage to Gygus. He completely loses it, and his power destroys him. Kind of like the ending from Kung Fu Panda 3 with Kai. He wanted power so badly that when he got too much, it destroyed him.
I didn't see that.
Are you intending
I know
to
there's a
see
4 coming out now
4?
too,
Yeah,
isn't
I
there?
intend to go
Yeah.
see that. But
Yeah.
perfect reference. And this is straight up TV static. And goodbye.
Nice.
Gygus explodes into oblivion. And all of that power forces us back out the cave and destroys the robots. The war against Gygus is over.
The war is over. Now it's time for a long nap.
Probably a good idea.
One little
Thank
bubble.
goodness. Thank goodness our spirits do travel out of our robot bodies back to the present.
Oh, gotcha.
And as this final intro cutscene starts to play, I will throw it to you. What were your thoughts on this game as a whole as we finish the main story progress today?
Yeah, I mean, for an NES game, this is really deep. Like, is really involved. I know that, like, um, my wife played the Ocarina of Time on her Game Boy, and she would spend hours and hours doing it. And I was thinking to myself, it's just a Game Boy. Like, how could this game be so intense? But yeah, really great writing. Lots of neat characters. Obviously, Mr. Saturn is a really unique. But there were a lot of unique characters. I think it was well worth the journey. You know, very interesting. Great art. What I have heard of the music is good. You sent me links to the music.
Yeah, and I will make sure I'll send you the whole playlist so you can hear like the themes for the various battles. You get different themes based on which enemy you face. All the different areas have their own themes.
I can understand why this is a favorite even now, and there's a lot of wikis out there, and there's people that talk about this to this day. It's got a great
30,
charm.
30 years later, I think October, the game will officially celebrate 30 years.
Mm.
Our travels together end here. I must return to Delon and use this experience for the good of my country. Ness, Paula, Jeff, need demonstrate a strange power before I go. I realized this power as a child. A strange power? PSI, farewell. Now. I'll see you again someday. He spawns presents.
Gave some gifts. Aw.
Paula, Ness, it was great to hang out with you guys. It really was. I'm glad I had the chance to use some of the theories that I have been studying so hard. It's remarkable. If, just maybe, well, if you two get hitched someday, maybe I'll be the one that fixes your broken electronic appliances. We all need a friend like that. Because if your
Sure.
husband can't do it, especially, yeah, if your husband can't do it, then every married couple needs a friend that's like a good handyman. I'm going to stay here for a while and see if I can learn more from Dr. Andonets. I mean, from my dad. So so it looks like this is goodbye for now, my friends. But he's still right there. And Paula. Ness, will you escort me home? It's
Nah.
nah. It's the gentlemanly thing to do.
Yes.
I'll miss all of you, but I have to go back to just being a regular kid. Well, I gotta get going. It's just us with Paula. Ness and Paula.
Open the
Now,
presents.
what about these presents? There's a letter from kids inside.
Kids.
There's a letter from Mom inside.
Okay.
There's a letter from Tony inside. So the gifts that Pooh left us is one message to each of us, Paula's preschool children, Jeff's best friend Tony, and Armand.
Gotcha.
The theory of it is he has the ability to deliver letters that people wrote but never sent. But yeah, let's start with Tony. Dear Jeff, everything's really going great here. I wish I could have gone with you on your adventure, even just part of the way, but instead I'm sitting here waiting for you in Winters. I want to see you again as soon as possible. I can't wait to see your cheerful face. I bet your glasses are dirty. If you come back, I'll clean them for you. Like I said, I'm waiting for you. Yours truly, Tony. P.S. Don't show this letter to anyone.
Oh, too late.
It is the 90s. Letter from kids, from Paula. Or for Paula. Dear Paula, how are you doing? I'm fine. I'm fine too. So are me. Me also. Me okay. From 5 different kids.
Yeah.
Please come and play with us again at the Polestar Preschool. Oh yeah, one more thing. Bring us some presents if you have any. Sincerely, your friends at the Polestar Preschool. And lastly, from our mom. Dear Ness, how are you? Since you left home on your journey, things have changed around here. For example, I don't have as much laundry. Also, we don't seem to eat sushi as much as we used to. I heard that you defeated some universal evil character. What was it? Googie or something like that? Well, that sounds really great. I want to hear all the details, so hurry home, okay? Tracy, Rex, and I are waiting for you. Love, Mama. It's the only time they
That's
call
my
her
mama.
Mama.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
think
she's always
we
talking
can
about housework, so that's in character.
Zoom. I think we can still save on whatever stuff. It's fun hanging out together. What about Dr.
And
Andonets?
the nuts. Yeah.
It's a miracle. A miracle that has only happened because of your great courage. Believe me, I went through a lifetime's worth of stress while you were gone. I just wish you could have. I just wish I would have. I just wish I could have come with you as a robot. I should have used the phase disorder. What a story that would have been. Scientists and 4 kids saved the world. Wahaha. The chance of Gygus gaining victory with his monstrous plan is 99%. However, your courage has produced a 1% chance that Gygus fails. I must try to come to a deeper understanding of this trait called courage.
Who's that?
What?
We were talking to? Who was that
Apple
we
Kid.
were talking to? Apple Kid, 1%. Okay, gotcha.
Incredible. Excellent. I'm not quite sure what for, but congratulations on a job well done. If we ever have a chance to get together again, let's go on a picnic or something. Maybe we could play horseshoes, too. Aw, he's an old soul. Oh, there's the mouse.
Orange? Oh, exit mouse.
There's Cam on there. It was in Winters that we last met? I just got here, so I was right. The mouse wasn't here for some reason. I think new things. Difficult things from now. Happy, boing. More happy, ding ding. Much more happy. Boo-boos.
Boo-boos, I guess.
Big happy zoom. Okay, that's better.
He's happy.
I was so happy I accidentally got injured. I'm hoping we can still save because I want to stop here and then save the rest of the post-game dialogue for next time. Oh, here's one of my favorite things to do. Stoic Club. So...
Yes, call him up.
Even past the point where we actually had to go there, it would still give us the whole, oh, do you want a reservation? Okay, Ness, well, we can't wait to see you. After you beat Gygus, this has one of my favorite lines in the game. The interaction, if you call it Stoic Club, it is hysterical.
Check it out.
Yo, this is the Lazy Cowpoke Stop and Go. Yeah, we're a new truck stop we just opened. What's that? The Stoic Club? That lame old place shut down ages ago. We totally remodeled the place. Now we've got loud music, great food, and really rowdy crowds. Listen, buddy, I'm too busy to talk to you right now. Just drop by anytime. You come, you enjoy, I promise. Click, beep, beep, beep.
That's awesome.
One of the... Oh, Escargot Express is another good one. Hello, this is Escargot Express. Tracy doesn't work here anymore. Yeah, she used to work here part-time. Huh? This is Ness, Tracy's big brother. I've heard about the great work you're doing. It's an honor to talk to you, sir. Oh, you're calling for a delivery? I'm very sorry. My wife is out on maternity leave, so I'm taking care of my other kid. I decided to take some time off from the delivery business. It's right next to the fridge. Put it into the microwave. That's it. Sorry about that. He's talking to his kids.
Yep.
I'm a little busy right now, as you heard. I really would like to hear some of your stories. Zoinks! That was the dog's food! Crash! Hey, look what you've done! I'm sorry, I've got to go. Goodbye.
So he just keeps all our stuff.
Well, we don't need to access it again. I think we can get it back from Tracy. From Tracy at home.
Funny.
Yeah.
That's funny, though.
Alright, I would like to save if we can. Hey, it's your dad. To get to the next level. I guess I don't need to tell you this anymore. Next week will be your birthday, Ness. I'm trying very hard to be home for that big day. I'll be sure to get you a good present. I've been following your adventures closely, but I want to hear about them from you in person. You sound a lot more mature over the phone. Well, I'll see you at home then. Bye. You can't save.
No save.
So, all I gotta do is keep my Switch on with this program open until we record next time.
Oh my gosh, you're not gonna do that, really?
I will do that.
Oh,
I
wow.
don't actually have to be playing it. I just have to not close the program.
Oh, I see.
Anyway,
Gotcha.
so I will leave it here. We have saved the world. We have come to the story progress end of one of the best games and one of the most iconic games. And next time we will explore around the world that we saved one last time to see what some people have to say. And then we'll return back home to mom, take Paula home to her parents, and then maybe do the 3-tent glitch, which will bring this collab to an end. Thank you so much for watching today. I hope you like, subscribe. I hope you thoroughly enjoyed all the content in this series. And I will see you again soon. I'll let you have the last word.
Oh, thanks. This has been a great adventure. Obviously, we're going to do one more episode where we do a little like wrap up, but this has been an amazing, epic journey. Hope you enjoyed all the episodes. If you haven't seen all the episodes, go back and check them out on one of our YouTube channels. And thanks, Professor CC19, for exposing me to this amazing story.
Yes, indeed. You're welcome, and have a great day, everyone. Bye for now.